what's good, good people? I get it just in time. I ut all the audio so we didn't get the back and forth. But we back for another episode of Family Bloodline Podcast.
Yes, let me get myself together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah. We got we got an adult topic tonight.
Hmm.
Y'all like the Dave Chappelle show used to say, you better not bring you might want
Don't bring your kids.
don't bring your this one's gonna be uh a little grown to say the least.
A little bit. How come I
Before
can't find us?
I don't know, I'm looking at us.
That's
Yeah,
okay. I'll find it. Let's just keep going.
yeah. So just run real quick for the quick. How's everybody week been so far?
You know, everything's everything.
All right. Dirt.
Yeah, been another week, man. Just leading up into the week, man. Mardi Gras festivities. Big fight night this weekend. Tank Davis and Lamont Rose fight. So it should be a lively
Mm-hmm.
weekend. I'm looking. I got Twins got a basketball game on Saturday, and then flag football kickoff Sunday morning. So
Ooh.
busy one for us.
What you doing for your birthday?
Yeah. It's the boss dog birthday.
I ain't got no plans, man. Just being amongst family and friends like I usually do. Uh, well, I got to find out what restaurant we going to. I wanted to go to Longhorn. My son
Mm-hmm.
Tobias told me that he wants to go to the Red Lobster for my
Wait a
birthday.
wait
He
a
want to go
god.
to Red Lobster for your birthday.
For my birthday, he
That's
was
wild.
all
Well,
upset last night. They
well,
got
I
the
feel
juicy
like
shrimp. He
it's your
say,
birthday. It's your birthday, so you indeed get to pick where you go for sure.
"Oh, most definitely, I'm gonna pick out the spot." But dude was highly upset last night that Red
Oh,
Lobster went on the menu. He's like, "Hold on, I thought we was going to Red Lobster." I'm like, "What? For your birthday? No, for yours." I'm like, "Bro, you tripping?" I know Red
mm-mm.
Lobster don't even get full nowadays, man. Spend all that money.
it don't. It don't. And plus it's not like Japan's red lobster.
What's they Red Lobster like?
Ooh, I
Fan
bet they everything.
it's fantastic. Oh, y'all hey,
Yeah.
I got visitors.
come on in. Come on in.
How your week
I'm
been,
just,
go?
Uh Week is busy. Appointments and all the other good stuff that hopefully I'm finished with. So I'm moving on to the next portion of my processes to begin my transition. So again, the movement is real. The transaction is real. It's time to get ready to hit a new phase in life. That's what it is. That's what it is. So
New
yeah,
chapters be fun but scary at the same time.
yeah, it is. It is. You know, I'm going from something that I've been able to kind of like find comfort in and how to weigh in, be somewhat insulated from a lot of the stuff that my civilian counterparts have had to deal with. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm good, excited,
mm.
excited. But that's just me though. I'm easily excitable.
No, Lord.
A kid and us. Oh
So
yeah, I gotta see that too for a minute.
that's too bad. And so
Oh
let's
yeah. How about that, y'all? I'm with it. Y'all with it?
yeah, okay. Well, I don't believe in them. I'm gonna throw that out there. I don't believe in them. I don't think anything good is gonna happen for them, and I hope
Boy.
it happens for them. I'm like them haters on Dave Chappelle. I hope
Oh,
all
Lord.
the bad shit in life can happen does happen to the Raiders. I hope that
Oh,
quarterback wakes up and busts his big toenail on the edge of his bed and fall down and breaks his dick.
oh. Oh my gosh.
Cuz you still ain't let the Super Bowl go, man.
What is
You, you,
whoa?
you still ain't let the Super Bowl go.
Hey,
Whoa.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's
Somebody
how
need to play
I'm
nice.
salty at
They should
everybody.
play nice.
Mm,
I'm
mm.
salty at everybody. That's just where it is.
Like,
Y'all need to play nice.
and speaking of that, the combine is this weekend also has been going on. It's kicked off today and it's
Yeah.
gonna go all the way
Oh,
through
that
Sunday. So
the athletic slave trade.
Yep.
basically, man,
Yep.
it'd be funny hearing them guys talk about their experience, like the the retirees, the guys that retired. Man, they be talking about, man, we was just up there, like you said, wanting like a slab of meat and draws, bro.
Baby, that's
Wanted to
what it
feel,
is. Literally, you
uh,
got to show how fast you are, how strong you are, how high you can jump, how many balls you can catch. Like literally, you are selling yourself.
I'm trying to think of who it was, but
No Diddy.
he a big 300-pound guy, and he was like, man, he's standing up there, and one of the coaches came up to him and was like, man, he has a really nice body type, and he's like, what does that consist of? Like he's like, my body, okay, but
It's
they
crazy.
looking for a certain body type, certain height, certain everything, so that all matters. You can
Yeah.
be the bummiest person, but if you have all them qualifications right there, you might just have a chance.
Yeah. Damn
It's
that.
crazy.
It's, it is. But since we're talking about body types, let's oh man, what kind of pizza is that? That ain't emos.
Like 3 weeks, something.
That ain't e.
Pepperoni sausage.
My ass is always over here eating.
I can.
We
Hey,
need to get some food sponsors.
for real.
I ain't gonna say who this is because they ain't paying me. But no, it's not emo.
I was I was uh I was eating on the other podcast last night. I was smashing some shit. I was hella hungry. But since we were talking about body types, let's go ahead and continue to talk about body types and body parts and relationship
Mm.
types and all the other good stuff. So why did you mentioned this topic for tonight?
Hmm.
And so what motivated you to come up with this?
Um, well, I was listening to the radio and they were talking about R&B singer Neo and his new relationship choice and how he is now living the lifestyle of polygamy, the polygamy lifestyle. So he currently has three girlfriends and they all know about each other and they're also around his children and he's living his lifestyle out loud in front of his children. Like why should he hide it, right? So we were talking about it because when people were commenting on it on the radio station that I was listening to, it was kind of a double standard. It was like all the men was like, "Oh yeah, I'm for it." Da 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 da. This and the third. But if a woman was like, "Yeah, let me have three husbands. We got one to kill the spiders, one to fix the pipes, one to lay the pipe, right?" So they like, "Oh, she a hoe." Da 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 da. What's the difference? So that's what let's talk about it.
Yes. And so that becomes tonight's topic essentially. Polygamy
Mm-hmm.
polygamy for everyone or just men.
Is it only like why is it only okay for men to live that lifestyle?
I think it should work both ways if that's the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? If both of
Mm-hmm.
us agree on the lifestyle, well, I shouldn't say both of us because I would say if two individuals was feeling the same way about a lifestyle, I think it should be
Mm-hmm.
that should be the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to it being double standard.
Right, because
We,
there
yeah,
are
it
couples that
is.
go out and look for other people to join their relationship.
Yeah. I mean, not just them. Like just like as men, like that's how we pretty much grew up. Hey man, like our fathers was preaching to us about talking to girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't think men never had that conversation with their daughters about your future husband, or you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why we always got that little double standard right there.
Yeah, it's weird because you telling your sons like, oh yeah, date them all, but then you telling your daughter you only supposed to have one man,
Uh,
or you this or you that.
No, no, I mean,
But
so I recanted my
it's
statement because I think we have. Well, I know for a fact that I done spoke to my daughters. You single until you marry. You know what I'm saying? And I tell that to
mm-hmm,
my boys, like, you single. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? I ain't necessarily telling her to test the waters like I am my sons,
why
but
not?
I'm, you know,
Why?
uh,
That's the
because
question.
of what we just said, what how she will be labeled, how she will be looked at. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to her finding her love or trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be looked like that.
But why come you can't be like do what you do
Hmm.
until you find the person you're ready to do that with forever?
That's the mission statement, but you know, you see, you know how it's gonna be perceived though,
But if that's not how I perceive myself, why should that matter?
and that's on the individual. But you know what I'm saying, on relationship, on the individual, like on from people outside looking in, it's always a perception, it's always a judgment, especially if they know, wait a minute, she was just talking to him, and he was just talking to. I mean, she was just over here with the other homeboy. Like,
But so was he.
correct.
Uh,
You asked me to answer a question that's been this way for forever, ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just because some away something has been away for forever doesn't make it right.
yeah,
I'm,
that's what I was about to say. Just because traditionally that's something that's the norm. That doesn't mean that's something that has to stay that way. So if we're pushing a movement of polygamy, right? We're not talking about simply being Nah, it's hell. Even that's not a simple thing. Being polyamorous, but polygamy and the whole aspect of uh having one. So we're talking about the traditional aspect of it. One
Hmm.
guy, multiple women,
Hmm.
right?
so why is that the tradition? You know what I'm saying? If y'all, you know what I'm saying? If that's how it always been, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not disagreeing with that point because yeah, traditionally that is how it's always been. But does it have to always be that? Because wouldn't he be a hoe at that point?
But that's what I was saying to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I explained to my sons and my
That's all I'm
daughters
saying. Like it's a double
the same
standard.
thing. No, no, like in my house, I explained to my sons and my daughters the same way. But that don't mean she ain't gonna get looked at any different. You see what I'm saying? Just because of her
Hmm.
morals and my morals on how we coming up don't necessarily mean that. And that might be a flag against her going into relationships. Like you see what I'm saying? As opposed to we sneaky. We
Well,
don't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't, you don't know everybody until y'all buck, because women don't talk to women like that. You know what I'm saying?
but no,
We don't talk to women like what?
yeah, break that down a little bit.
Just random women. You ain't gonna talk. So I be in the barbershop talking to the homeboys. Y'all in the hair salon just getting y'all talking to the stylist. I don't, y'all not necessarily
No,
speaking to.
no. We talk to no. It's a community in a beauty shop. I
Okay,
ain't like it's
it's
just
like the
like the
barbershop.
barbershop.
Okay,
Hmm.
And
okay.
they
Oh
rat
yeah,
you. They
we
rat
definitely talk. Oh, we definitely talk. We talk in there.
shit. I remember having to go to the salon with my mama and Candy and Key. Oh, it was the worst. Except, well, let me back up because there was one young lady that I was, little guy. I was a little guy. I was a little guy, but I was kind of sweet on her. So I would hope that she'd be working so I could look at her all day. Right. You know, it was my little crush. It was my little crush.
Hmm.
But outside of that, that shit was draining. And all
Hmm.
the information that they was laying out, I was like, hey, these supposed to be Christian women. They talking crazy.
That's what
They
I'm saying right
real.
there. Just because you're Christian, it does not make you not have less needs. Just because you're Christian does not mean that your needs can't be met. You praying that the
Oh,
needs are met,
it was
but sometimes what's it called? They sparing a ride in biblical terms.
Look,
and it's just not doing what it's supposed to be getting done. And you got
all
to talk
I,
about it. You got to vent to your girls. So
I was just like, this shit feel weird. Why my mama keep making me come here? I don't like it. I can stay at home. Just let me stay at home. I'll be okay with staying at home. I'm good with that.
mm-mm. She wasn't gonna
But
leave at home because you was gonna start a polygamy.
but traditionally, polygamy is one man with multiple different women.
Uh-huh.
And what would be the view if it was one woman and multiple different men?
They
How about
got categories
I,
for that. There's like three types of polygamy. It's the
what?
one, yeah, it's three types. So it's the one where, like you say, the man has multiple spouses, the female has multiple spouses, and then they got another one where it's married couples, you know what I'm saying, living the polygamy life. You know what I'm saying? Yes. It's three different types of polygamy.
Oh, I'm looking this up
honestly, it
right
sounds
now.
like a headache.
Yes. Blew my
It
mind
sounds
when
like
I
a
think because like you
it
said,
sounds
they
like
always tripped out the traditional way. You know what I'm saying? That's typically what we see. It's illegal here in the US. So I was looking it up. It's a lot of stuff. It's illegal here in the US. So it's a
is
guy.
it?
Yes, it is. It's legal in the United States to live a polygamy lifestyle. Yes, it's a well, he was leading the cult, but this dude had man, how many wives he had, baby? No, he had 36. No, was it 30? No, it was 36 kids. He ain't had no damn 80. He won 84 wives. Yeah, I can't remember neither. But we've been looking at this stuff all day, bro. It's been mind blowing.
It's what? It's a show that's where women want more than one. Who are these people?
Like it sounds like a headache. Like seriously, like I know what show she's talking about, but I don't remember the name of it. But like that's a lot. You got to come home and deal with. Ooh, excuse me. Deal with three different men, three different egos. That's six musty balls. That's like
I'm about.
I don't.
It couldn't be for me.
That
I
it just
couldn't share.
sounds like
Yeah,
a lot.
I
I'm
couldn't
not
share the
shit.
same woman. That's our
I don't.
girlfriend. How that sound? That's our girlfriend.
That's
Weird,
definitely our girlfriend.
weird as shit. Like I ain't into that.
They like I just saw old girl with such and such. Yeah, that's her man. I thought you was her man. I am.
So this is an abstract from the online library dot riley.com, and this is just the abstract, and it says anthropologically, polygamy is defined as marriage between one person or two or more spouses simultaneously. So that takes gender all the way out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It, it exists in this says two main forms: polygyny, where one man is married to several women, or polyandry, where one woman is married to several men. A third form, group marriage between several men and women, is rare. Same sex polygamy is very rare. Polygyny is the most common. My kids are killing me. Polygyny is they must have known I've recently gotten paid because they are hitting me up. Jesus jumped up. Polygyny is the most common form, including de facto forms where a person is formally monogamous but socially polygamous, maintaining additional relationships. Oh. Contemporary anthropologists explore polygamous kinship and gender relations and the law and politics of polygamy. Focal points include managing love, emotions, and sexuality in polygamy and polygamy's impact on women's and children's health and rights. Polygamy becomes political when minorities such as fundamentalist Mormons claim the practice as a religious or cultural right, in a majority monogamous societies. That's a lot. That's a
That is
lot.
a lot.
It
So
was
let's
mine reading on this stuff today, G. Just like this,
let me go back for a second. And
So
go ahead, Wanda.
I'm I'm trying to I'm trying to see like what would I have to be going through to be like, yeah, I could share my husband with somebody. Because I mean, are all these people sleeping with each other? Are we all sleeping together? Is like, is that what's happening?
I
Or
don't
is
know.
he just sleeping with one of us at a time? Because I'm selfish. I'm
Is
not
it
sharing.
Diddy parties all the time? And so let's
so
be honest.
no. So from my research,
Uh-huh.
everybody had their own individual cribs. These are not like just what I'm saying,
So we
like
not all
regular.
living. We all don't live together. I just know
No, no.
that
I
he
mean,
got another woman somewhere.
no, no. We living together. They live together under one house, but they all have their own like wealth. You know what I'm saying? So they all it's everybody got their own room. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's weird. Like they take turns, like individually. Like she sleep. She got her own room as well. So she got her own
Oh,
space. She can do her own thing whenever she wants to. You know what I'm saying? For it's like having her time, like some me time. She can chill whenever she wants to, and just
hmm.
interact with everybody.
So okay. So I'm one of the wives. What is that on my shirt? Okay, I'm one of the wives. Am I allowed, or a girl? I'm one of the wives, girlfriends, whatever. Am I allowed to have another boyfriend?
I can't remember what it's called. They got something called. Oh God damn! It's something they got where they can pursue it, but they can't go all the way.
Wait a minute.
Correct, correct. I forgot what it's called. It's called like a soft touch or something. It's something like that where they can pursue, like
Oh,
they can, you know what I'm saying? Because one group that I was reading up on, the chick ended up going too far. She ended up sleeping with she fell in love with one of the other husbands. So they was like swinging couples. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was like
Oh, so
uh,
they're whole societies.
their whole societies. Cause like wanted to say it's like I was saying it's illegal here, but it is more and more. It is so common that you would think that like motherfucker be getting jammed up behind this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wonder if my husband want more than one wife.
Uh, I don't think you should ask them.
I want to know.
so
Hold on, let me
everybody.
see.
So it was like
Babe.
their interest never got dull. They always had you know what I'm saying? It kept the spark. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It kept the spark with everybody. I don't
So
know. Can't do.
you're not supposed to be intimate with somebody else. If you're in this relationship, except for the peoples inside of the society, or how does that work? Like,
It was different. It worked different for different individuals because you know what I'm saying. Because each like polygamy community or group, they chose their own way of doing their way. You know what I'm saying? Doing their own thing. You know. So it wasn't a situation where every time it was like it's just one set rule for polygamy. No, it's not like that. Everybody we know what it is, and so everybody just pick and choose on how they carry their lifestyle with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a meet down, a sit down at the
Mm.
table. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm cool with this. I ain't cool with that. I'm cool with this. What do you think? I'm cool with this. Nah, that ain't gonna work. That's how they do it. You see what I'm saying?
so they set up community rules.
I'm done.
Or household rules.
Thank you, because yeah, they're all in the same household, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's think of. I got to think of this outside of the normal male rationale, and move away from just the
Okay.
the physical impacts of it. What are the economical and financial impacts of it? What What do those help? How do they assist? That's the
Mhm.
question. So
Mm.
is everybody working? Or
Everybody's working. So like you say, I'm pretty much cool with everything they got going on,
Hey,
except
Ted,
for
you
when it
said
comes time to sharing my wife or we got kids involved.
you said what?
and so okay, we'll get to the kids in a second. I'll come back to that
Correct, correct.
Yeah.
let's think about the economic implications of it because if you're just taking it at the economical impact, I think it could be a little bit. It is a benefit.
Huh?
There's a benefit of it. Even if everybody just if you got five people in one house that's making 7.25 an hour and everybody's working 10 hours a day, you know, 8 days, 5 days, 6 days, whatever, how many ever many days a week, financially, it's I guess it's uh
We
beneficial.
can swimming pool. You hear me?
Right, right. That
It's
part.
beneficial. Everybody can be able to, so everybody was saving their money because, like you say, everything. Well, for like the house was split four ways. You know what I'm saying? So
And I guess you can get
I
a
mean, but
substantial
honestly,
house for
the
it.
I'm
bills,
just thinking
the
about the
bills are
male
split four
ego
ways.
for a moment.
Boy, if
So
I had three more
Like,
Kiana, two more Kianas in this mug when it came to bill time,
oh yeah,
boy,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Killing
but you also got to remember that Valentine's Day is coming up and you got to spend time and money on all three of them.
I make it
unless
special. I make it special.
unless the
What?
house rules are we ain't even gonna worry about Valentine's Day because we are keeping these lights on.
What? Absolutely not.
I'm just saying.
So you telling me outside of their birthdays, just Valentine's Day, I got to make it special? Cause we ain't married. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, I don't know if they do anniversaries. I didn't get that far into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they celebrate like anniversaries. Like,
Wow. That part too.
What?
Anniversaries,
Yeah.
scheduling. And if okay, so here's something a self-perceived and I don't even know I ain't gonna even use myself as an example. Damn that. But here uh
You don't
uh,
play it safe. Oh my God.
yeah, I'm gonna stay away from but here's something that I think is would be a drawback, right? If so everybody's in this house having this experience in this society that y'all have created this subculture and uh somebody goes out and supposedly does the soft touch with somebody else for whatever reason, and then they end up going all the way and they bring something back to the house. Now everybody's screwed.
Mm,
Pun intended, kind of, but that'll mess everybody up because now everybody's suffering from one person's uh, inability to be disciplined or inability to follow the rules.
correct. So, like I say, I don't know if it's guidelines. Like, we do monthly testing around here, or you know what I'm saying? Like, just because
but why? That's crazy. That's too much.
it
Like,
sounds like
why
a
they?
lot. Yeah.
It's a lie. And then, okay, and let's talk about the children. Your kids are watching this.
Okay, yeah,
Your children are watching this. So they're like, I got three mommies and one daddy.
Yeah,
or
the show I was watching, man, it was a Colton,
Or
Utah.
in
It was a
Neo's
church.
case,
Okay.
in Neo's case, his former baby mom and these women are they don't have he don't have any children with these women that are now the girlfriends. All his children are from previous relationships where he was either married. This guy is I don't know. He's been hurt and he needs to talk to somebody. But I think he's been divorced and married three times.
mm,
And
okay,
now he's decided to be a polygamist.
Well,
or
Right.
live the polygamy lifestyle.
so does it work out to a point of, instead of being a chronic serial cheater and getting away from that type of that the strain and the stress of that, to
Hmm.
just be like, listen, I just want to live a polygamous lifestyle. That way, I have commitment without having commitment, or I'm in where I am, and we can all get in where we fit in,
Mm.
right? Because which is worse? Which is worse?
Because I think he definitely cheated on everyone he's ever been with.
Yeah.
And that's a tough place to be, especially if you know you got a problem, or if you think you have,
Hmm.
or if you're not
So why
confronted
not?
with what the
So
issue is.
why not work on the problem instead of keep ruining people's lives?
But even if he does, right? Even if he does get there, does that necessarily mean that he's not a polygamist at heart, or he
It's
just wants?
different for everybody. Yeah, it's different for everybody. Everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? Every individual is different. So to say like to work on that, I might not want to work on that. I might just want to be free. He might not have a problem. He might just want to be free, but the stereotypical life he probably grew up in with church and everything. Your mom like, hey boy, you better when I'm gonna get some grandchildren. When you gonna get married? You know what I'm saying? Settle down. He did that. Didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So he might be living his life for other people, and now he's living it for himself now. You know what I'm saying? So
And I get that, and I get that, and I do get that marriage isn't for everybody. Being in a what's it just a relationship with one person is not for you. I get that. That may not be for everybody.
Yeah. And so the question is, would you rather have people out here uh messing these streets up and continuously being disloyal and tearing up relationships and fucking people over, or would you rather
Mm,
have them in, they hope that they find their communities and their spaces, and leave everybody else to be kind of like safe and separate and segregated from them, right? Because
mm.
yeah.
like what's the worst thing about polygamy in your head? What's the worst case scenario?
I just
For
think it's a
me,
case of being selfish. I just think it's selfishness, honestly. But who does that really hurt other than the person that's being selfish? So I don't think I can't say that there's anything like honestly wrong with it because it doesn't affect me in any way because that's not how I choose to live my life. So I don't know. I just think it's weird and it's just weird. And I think it's only weird because we've been conditioned for so long to be like you're supposed to be with one person, and if that one person isn't, if you're just not with that one person don't love you. Like if your person cheats or if your person finds somebody else that they like, that person isn't for you and they don't love you.
Okay. What you think, Dirt?
no, I don't see no drawback to the community. Aside, I mean, besides if it was reversed, you know what I'm saying? So here go that stereotype again. Like if it was me and three other dudes sharing one woman, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I can do that. You
Why
see
not?
what I'm saying?
Ego.
Can be weird. I
What
ain't
makes
trying to. It
It's ego.
it?
not my ego, just the So if I did it from my experience, so if it was me and I had three wives, it would be a variety for me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it wouldn't be dull for me. So if it's one woman and three men,
she's in your same position.
she's in my same position. No, well, like I say, everybody choose to do what they want to do. You see what I'm saying?
But you look like you saying that like it's different. It's not.
From my, so we speaking for me. Yeah, this is me speaking. I can share a woman. That's me.
And I get
I'm with
that.
three other men. But I know I can share. I can have three wives.
But three other women can share you. That's
Three other
okay.
women can share me. Yep.
Yeah, I can't. I don't want
Why
that.
is
That's
that
too
okay?
goddamn
I don't
much.
I
want it.
need to
I'm
know
just
why
saying.
that's
I don't
okay.
want it. I'm just saying.
I'm just
I
saying,
can
why
do it
is that okay though?
because I know how I would treat each individual. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what everybody else is how everybody else is treating just one soul. You see what I'm saying? So I know how I can treat three souls.
I don't know.
Mm, I'm not following.
For it's like, what do you ask for? Like the time?
I mean, how is it okay for you to be able to spread your love amongst three people,
That's
but
that's
Kiana
it.
can't get three people to spread their love amongst her?
Kiana could do it, but it wouldn't be with me. I wouldn't be the third. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy. But you would want her to be your one, right?
I want her. With it, yeah, I want her to be my one.
You would
Like
want her
you
to be
saying.
one of the three. If I'm
I would.
right,
Oh, we live in that lifestyle. Then I would like
you
three
would you
instead
would
of
you would want her to be one of the three, correct?
yeah.
But
No,
if
I'm
the
just.
roles were reversed,
Uh,
you wouldn't be one of her three because
I
then you
know
just can't rock with that.
because I know how I would treat her. That's what I would be worried about, the treatment. You see what I'm saying? Everything going on financially, everybody paying their bills, paying their portion, this and that, wooty why. Who is catering to her needs? Who is really, you know what I'm saying? Out of the three gentlemen,
All three of you. That's why y'all there.
suppose. So that was the other thing. So everybody there, but everybody don't play. You know what I'm saying? A role. So everybody. So it was a. So it was one woman. So she had her macho man. Like you said, she had her macho man dude that was, you know what I'm saying, just irate and everything. You know what I'm saying? He was like a macho man. Like
Mm-hmm.
then she had her sensitive guy. You know what I'm saying? Dude did poetry and read and sang and you know what I'm saying. And then she had another guy
Mm-hmm.
that was he was also like an artist somewhat. You know what I'm saying? But she was more attracted to the macho man because she felt protected from him and safe, you know what I'm saying? And he paid his portion, but then dude get to read to her, you know what I'm saying? Like it was different. But every situation wasn't like that. You see? So
You giving me a headache. So
I don't know what you want me to say. That's how I feel.
it's a double standard.
And I told you from life, for men and women, it's always gonna be a double standard.
And I agree with that. Unfortunately, it is always going to be a double standard
It's always gonna be a double standard.
because
Because the
it does.
same thing. Go ahead, G.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
was just saying, like I preach to my kids the same thing about being open about their relationship and doing whatever they need to do as being single folks. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of it, come on, cuz, what you got to
Hi
say?
everybody, how y'all doing? I'm just gonna
Hey, Pooh.
interject.
Hello.
Hello,
How
I'm just
are
gonna
you?
say, as I was growing up after my father passed, it was just me and my mother. My mother told me, "You don't have no boyfriend, you got friends. You don't know what you like or what you want until you experience." I didn't have to sleep with everybody, but my mother didn't want me tied. So in a sense, she told me to do what me and Tia, their sons, to do, to go out and explore. So that's what I did in my life. And then when you all say it's a double standard, it's only a double standard when it comes to men. If you ask another woman, is her sleeping with multiple men hoeing? No, that's not hoeing to another woman. That's her figuring out what she wants. How do I know what kind of sex I want
Some
or
women.
what kind of man I want if I don't try?
If
You
you
don't know
don't.
what you want or what you like until you find out. So it's only double standard when it comes to men. You all think it's double standard.
It's
Women
the ego,
don't see
correct?
it that way.
We not
I,
calling it double standard. We calling it
Well,
like it
men,
is.
no,
You see what I'm
it's
saying?
not like
It's
this
a
because you
wow.
say
So
it's
I'm a
okay, but
hoe because I decided to.
No, you brought the double standard part into it. That's just how we grew up.
That's what
It's
it
tradition. It
is.
should be, if anything, it's tradition on how we grew up. That's why I told you how I grew up. Or like my uncles, my fathers telling me like, "Hey man, do this." I don't know if they had that conversation with their daughters.
Okay,
You see what
Kiana.
I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So men talk to their sons
in a
the way
certain way,
men talk to their sons. You see what
yeah.
I'm saying? We don't talk to our women or our princesses like that. You see what I'm saying? in our mind, we want them to stay wholesome and clean and pure and perfect. You see what I'm
So
saying?
her sleeping with multiple men doesn't make her wholesome, pure, and clean.
Sex ain't dirty to me, first off. So
Everything I say, I turn around. I mean, everything I say, but it
That's
everything I say is
not. No,
Exactly.
it's not. That's
Because you said you
because
want her to stay wholesome, pure, and
no.
clean.
I'm saying I said in our
In your
mind,
mind.
we know that's not. So that's why you see what I'm saying? Y'all take and choose what y'all want to.
I get what you're saying, and I'm a hop on the bandwagon because I ain't gonna let you get jumped on like this out here in these Beyonce.
I beat them. I'm just
It's
saying.
just
yeah.
no, it's tradition, pretty much.
It
Like,
is
Okay.
like so even if you look at certain manuscripts, right? Bible, the Quran, so on and so forth, it's men who have multiple different wives. And you don't see the women that have multiple different husbands. You see that in some situations there are multiple different suitors that are after the same woman, or there's a woman who's so beautiful, so fine, so dope that kings are sending their husbands out on the front lines to get killed in wars, but that's so he can eliminate the competition. Meanwhile, this guy got thousands of concubines still, right? So unfortunately, the traditional, I guess the traditional view
I
of
know
it,
how to do it.
yeah, is that it's the man who's quote unquote sowing his seed, right? The royal seed uh line. But I don't think that women I don't think women should take a back seat to that shit entirely.
Like I said, I didn't see nothing
Okay.
wrong with polygamy. I didn't say nothing was wrong with women testing the water. I just said it's gonna
You
always be.
said that it's
They're
okay
gonna be
for
looking. How
you,
your mama
but
gonna?
it's
How
not
your mama
okay
gonna
for
look? How
her.
your auntie gonna look? You see what I'm saying? So them are women. So y'all speak about other women. What about the women in your family?
Well, I think okay, there's women back then. Uh, we're talking
Okay.
about women these days.
They what? So
Because
what's the age to our age group?
these
You
days
saying?
now we are yeah, the women these days, we are now out for ourselves. We are no longer letting y'all think that it's okay to throw down the 2 minute pipe. We are no longer making y'all think it's okay that y'all can play us and y'all can come home any
Hey,
other time of night and do
hey,
whatever you want to do. We are
what's wrong with the
yes.
2 minute pipe? God damn it! Sometimes you just got to get it the way you can get it.
No,
No, okay,
Lunch
no.
break.
I'm not for the 2 minute piping. I'm just saying.
Lunch break.
Right. Well, yeah, nooner. Get a nooner in. We got to hurry up and
I'm
get
just
this
saying
on.
we are no longer settling for less, and we have needs that are going to be met as well. That's where we at now. And if those needs are not being met by boyfriend number one, boyfriend number two definitely gonna do it. If boyfriend number two can't do it, boyfriend number three just might.
I'm with
Or
it.
then if that ain't even the case, girlfriend number two and a half, whoever,
Yeah,
gonna get it done.
But don't be
So
mad. Don't be mad when somebody call you out your name. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, what you call me is not putting money in my bank account.
They
What you
gonna
call
call us.
me,
What they gonna call us? A dog?
and
That's
what can
part
they
of
say about
my
me?
mission.
Oh, she's a whore. Okay, probably so was your mom, and she did it for a lot less.
for free. So
What
I
can you
think
say?
there's a use for it. I don't think I'd engage in it. I appreciate those who are in it because they staying away from me. Like my feelings didn't get hurt by by
Hmm.
somebody that I would have fallen in love with or thought I had developed feelings with because she's been caught up in that shit. And I'm glad that I've never had to deal with that.
Mm. Oh, and what happens in these polygamy relationships when you decide finally that you like one of these people more than you like the other ones, and you ready to kick them other ones to the curb? Do they just leave willingly?
Ooh.
Yeah. They start their family. It's been a bunch of them that just start their family that way. Like you say, it
And
was
then
like an
they just
experiment.
kick the other one
It,
to the curb.
it was like
Why
a
didn't they
reality
follow?
show. Yep, it's like a reality show. It's like an experiment. Like, let me see, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, oh, he didn't do it, he didn't do it. Dude always came through it whenever, every time. What up, homie? And like, girl, I've been feeling the same way. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, lose these two bums. Just it's,
Wow.
it's like an experiment. But then some people straight or love that variety, that individuality. You know what I'm saying? For it's like, all right, everybody different. So different strokes for different folks.
I ain't ready. That's that's a lot. It really is because now I got to go back to I gotta step on my own feet because if that's the case, why not just date one person at a time? Like, why you got to do it in a group setting in the same
Because
house?
I don't know, because you invested so much time in one setting. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? As opposed
because
to
in Neo's case, he definitely said that they're all at the house at the same time. I didn't understand why they needed to be there while his children were there, while he was having visitation with his children. So he's like, one of them helping him with homework, the other one making breakfast, and the other one doing this, and the third. Okay, you have a community there, but why is this being exploited in front of your children?
I
Because he said he doesn't
lifestyle.
want to lie to them about anything, but at the
Right.
same time, they're still children,
and
and
I think
your daughters are seeing this.
yeah,
Your son is seeing this.
I don't know any parent that hasn't lied to their child about something, regardless of if it's a quote unquote white lie or an outright lie.
Because we
I don't,
all believe in Santa at some point.
yeah, and my mama tore that shit down early in life, right? But for a certain point of time, for a certain moment in time, I was like, Santa finna shove his fat ass down this chimney in Pacific,
Right.
and then I
We didn't
realized
even have no damn chimney. I was like, he just gonna come through the front door.
that's what I was saying. I was about to say like, and then I had to realize we ain't even got no chimney in this double wide trailer.
No.
Hell is that coming from? How is this a thing? But I think for people who are quote what I'm trying to be careful with my words because I don't want to offend people because I don't think polygamy is synonymous with serial cheating, and I don't think it's necessarily synonymous with uh, a fear of commitment either. Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
damn! Now I got to think about some shit. I shouldn't have joined. I should not
Mm-hmm.
have figured that bullet. But I think I think people who are in and of those communities, I think they're doing everybody else a good service. I think they're doing everybody a good service because just think these could be the folks that's out here. You know what? I just thought about something when I was in California. There was a couple
I think
that
one of our dogs just farted.
yeah, those are the worst. That was known for finding people, maybe for the night, maybe for the week, maybe for the next few months. There was a couple that was known for that, and that was their lifestyle. No, I did not get down. Just in case anybody was wondering, I did not.
So when they're done with you, they just like, all right, you can go.
Well, so it's all fun and games until feelings get involved. And so what I think, the narrative that I not that it's coming back to me. Damn, I drink and I know shit. But the narrative that's coming back is when before feelings get too far involved, they just cut. They cut it, and it's an amicable push, and they're still friends with people. They just don't deal with them in the same fashion anymore.
Right.
And
Hmm.
it's kind of explained like, hey, this was just for fun. It's an experiment. It's something that my wife and I do, and we just wanted to hang out with you and explore you, and hopefully you had fun too. You want us to
And I
buy
can
you a
see that
song?
because that's what you do in real life anyway. Like you're with somebody and you see somebody else that was in your past, you be like, oh hey, what's up? You just keep on pushing. So I can see that working,
They made a whole lifestyle out of it.
but why?
I
I mean, I don't, I'm too jealous because if I feel like the next one over here getting way more time or way more anything that I'm getting, we gonna have a whole problem.
okay. I understand that. I
We
can,
gonna have a problem. I'm always gonna reach for more.
Yeah, they gonna kick you. They gonna vote you out, cuz.
right.
I probably will be voted out. I will be the lonely person on the island. But yeah, I'm I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be the one that's getting the most out of the situation. I'm
Right.
not gonna be getting
They'd be like, "Is anybody
less.
else seen Martell? Is Martell still in Wanda's room? He
Yeah, I
can't
don't
come."
even know. Yeah, I
Yup.
don't even know in them relationship if someone had ever pressed the issue. I ain't get. I might be done with it after this, after tonight, but I might have to look more. It's all in my
Like
in
I'm just
everything
like
I've
I
been.
don't understand. Like
Oh, now I'm gonna
you have
start
to be
studying.
a very you have to be a very open individual and very I guess I'm just say it very secure person to just be like, yeah, you can go down there with her. I know you'll be back.
But really,
No, I'm not that woke. I'm not that adult. I'm not that nothing. No, I can't. And I no, no.
everybody.
Let me hear that she moaning a little louder than she supposed to. I'm coming to kick the door in. What the hell is going on? No. Why you don't do that to me? Nope. No. See, no.
Yeah.
No.
So is it happening? Like, is the F going down while everybody at home? Is it scheduled?
It don't have to be scheduled. Make sure I ain't nowhere near around it because I'm breaking it up every single time.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna finish anything.
Are there time limits on how long you can be in that in each other's presence? Is everybody else waiting, or how does this?
Yeah, my understanding they all sit down and they do their rules. So whatever in the guidelines is what they all live by. But outside of that, yeah, I don't know what none of that.
And then like there's if that's the case, let's say it's a woman and three dudes, right? Or a woman and two dudes, right? So the F went down with her and one of her guys that night, and the next day, there's no is there no interact like how after you been with your baby the next day, like everybody a little extra touchy, everybody a little extra huggy, and you a little extra kissy and all that other good stuff. And you walk by,
Hmm.
maybe your hand rub against the booty cheeks, and you look back like, haha, right?
Yeah.
It, none of that happened, or
Everybody resume the next day like it is, like it shit
For
never happened.
sure.
You know what I'm
Like
saying? Like,
everybody wake up, get good morning kisses, and they go about their
right.
day. I don't
He cooking
like.
breakfast for the both of them, and everybody, both of them, they gave her a kiss. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, yep, that's the lifestyle. Everybody happy.
It seems like it sounds exhausting. It sounds exhausting.
I don't think I would be fulfilled with that. I don't think I'd be satisfied because there's so much to making love than just taking somebody to Pound Town.
I literally like. I would love to speak
Never
to
watched
somebody
it.
that
I
was
keep
actually in
saying,
this lifestyle and to help me understand why is like what are you getting out of this? That does not sound like Bridgerton.
Well, again, I think for these types of communities, it's good for people who would have a hard time being committed to anybody else because it satisfies a bit of a yearning of, or it satisfies something with them that says, I don't have to be committed. I don't have to be here. I don't have to play a specific role to
Hmm.
certain people, right? And so there's a bit of a removal of commitment to the situation whenever you want to step out. And I guess it can be a bit selfish, but also monogamy is a selfish act as well. And that's the honest truth of it.
most definitely.
Care to share?
Yeah, absolutely. Because in monogamy, the drive is for that person to simply be with you and you alone. You're the only
Hmm.
person. You want that person's attention. You want that person's affection. You want that person's time. You want that
Hmm.
you want that person to be around you. You want to cohabitate with that person alone, and you don't want anybody else to share in this.
Right.
Right on. Right.
Yeah,
You
I'm
ain't got
just
no jealous bone in your body when you with this person. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, you ain't
right.
worried about him looking at nobody, sharing nobody. You just know. Yeah, but
It's
my
it, it, no, you're right, cause but monogamy is still a bit of a selfish action, and I agree with it.
bad.
I absolutely agree with it.
Because I'm with one person, and then that's selfish because I'm with one person.
No,
But not just because you with that
Maybe
one
because
person.
maybe because somebody else want to be with me too, and that's selfish that that person can't have me. That person should have tried before this other person did.
no, it's not about that. It's about it's so we speak about one woman sharing three men and the time and effort that she has to give and do with these three gentlemen. So if you just one woman sharing and you just got one man,
Hmm.
it shouldn't be no problems with anything for us. Like you know what I'm saying? This woman sharing three men and she catering to all three men, and it's just one woman
I mean,
catering to
as a
one.
woman, we can do that because we're great multitaskers. But
Oh
at
man,
the
I'm gonna call me up another drink. Dude.
we're great multitaskers. But yeah, I don't, yeah, it's not a hard,
Oh, I finally stumped you, huh? You
no,
was
it's
getting
not a
me
hard thing
all
to,
mixed up. I was trying to get my words out earlier and I couldn't get them together.
Zoe, what's
no,
going?
I'm just saying,
What
hey,
up, Zoe?
women are great multitaskers, so it would be nothing for her to cater to all three of those men. Now, men, on the other hand,
Oh, I'm a great multitasker.
Oh boy, that's what I say. That's what I would tell you.
mm,
I can cater to three women.
But I don't. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do nothing.
It would be exhausting and just
Yeah, that's evil. I wouldn't do that. That's way too much to try and manage and supervise. And look, I got three daughters. That's a lot.
mm-hmm.
That is a yeah, cuz that's a lot. Having daughters in and of itself is a lot. And trying to manage that movement and then having three grown women to try. No, son, I can't do that. I'm gonna be
But
sitting out on the porch.
yeah,
No, I got three. Look. It's too much. It'd be too much. That's just me. But I
I
guess
mean, I don't think my husband could handle three of me.
but see
I'm a
that's the
lie.
thing. It's not
I lie
three of
about
you.
myself.
It's not three of you. It's three different individuals. That's what.
Yeah, but it doesn't get too much better than me. So it would be, yeah, it'll take a lot. So I'm just saying,
all right.
because, yeah, no,
But
there's no need for him to want or need anything other than me.
okay. But then again, I can also understand how polygamy would inspire a bit of an atmosphere or an environment of competition. So there's no you can't get complacent in a relationship because there's always somebody there that's gonna keep you on your toes.
Yeah, that's why he was saying it's harder to us to please one person because like he know you, but then it's something out here
But
that
then there's
probably
always
like,
going to be that one that's going to settle because they just want to be with somebody. Like, oh, it's okay. I'll do whatever you say because I just want to be here. I just want to be in your space.
that was my thought behind it, but I didn't
Fudge
want to say
all
it.
that.
Yeah, but I didn't want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thought behind like the whole like relationship, like but you guys really powerful individual, but it not necessarily mean that they self conscious is good, you know what I'm saying? But for like their jobs, their careers, and I'm just saying, you know, oh, you reading the comment.
Zoden turned mans into a whole ass sinner. He done turned mans into a whole sinner.
Yeah, no. Mm, no.
Yeah, it's his choice, fam.
Fudge. Fudge all that. No. No. It's a no for me, dog. I'm just
So
scared.
I'm going with that. What was you saying, Diesel? My bad, cuz. Well, my bad.
I don't even know. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that, like, if you're in a if you're in a polygamy and you've got somebody, let's again, I'll go with the non-traditional method. Let's say you got one woman that has multiple different guys, and you got this one dude that's always in the gym. Well, the other two dudes are gonna be like, nah, damn this guy, he's not. I can't be out here being the soft, squishy teddy bear. I need to hit the treadmill a little bit. I got to pick my game up some.
I don't
You
know.
know. Oh, she's still in his
The
room.
mushy
Shit.
teddy bird will be great for
Well,
wintertime.
it was just yeah, but
I'm just saying.
So
I
that's
can't.
what the polygamy lifestyle is about. It's about variety. You see what I'm saying? But whoever the dominant person is, if it's a man and he got three wives, you know what I'm saying? He's picking his variety. If it's a woman and three men, she's picking her variety. You see what I'm saying? It's not like that one that
Yeah,
you
but
know,
well, I'm gonna put it like this. Martell want variety. I got several wigs and different outfits put up. That's all the variety he ever gonna get in this
that
lifetime.
cosplaying and
So,
stuff.
Well, and
hey,
that's
I be
good.
Sailor Moon. That's what you want, Sailor Moon. I can be Sailor Moon. Shoot.
But unfortunately, like some people, I can't even just say women because it's men also. Some people get complacent in their relationships, and it's because they no longer have that competition, or they feel like they no longer have that competition, and so things go by the wayside. That the things that they used to do, they no longer do. Like I'll keep myself out of this, but the things that they used to do, they no longer do, and but they also don't have the wherewithal, or they're not in the environment for them to continue to push. So it's like shit. I'm a house husband now. I'm finna smash the whole box of Twinkies. I'll go pick some more up later. We finna be good. Matter of fact, I'm finna take up smoking now. She love me. She married to me. She can't go nowhere. And she better be satisfied with this 1 minute pump. There's no reason for him to do better.
Yeah, just speaking on the place. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
No, because if you love somebody, you're gonna always strive to be better and be
Okay, Zoe.
a
Okay,
better
Zoe.
person.
This is why I'm glad we started at an earlier time, because we got a little more time to let stuff breathe, right? We don't have to cut it off directly at an hour. How do you know that it's not real love? Right? Just because things were done in a specific fashion doesn't mean that they would listen. The Christian religion has the highest so off the hook. The Christian religion has the highest amount of divorces in it, right? And so
I get
just
what Zoe's saying. You gotta take the good with the bad.
yeah, you got to take the good with the bad. But
He's
just
a
so
one pumper, but he good with the kids. He
right,
building your whole house up. He, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you need? You can get one versus three. You know what I'm saying? Reasons why you want to go start a whole polygamy now instead of just, you know what I'm saying, making it happen with your king.
yeah, he a 1 minute pumper. He can go out here and build you a whole house from the basement up. So, but I'm saying just because something has been done in a traditional fashion doesn't mean that it's the right way to do it. Again, using the example that I just stated, Christianity has the highest divorces in it, but everybody, this is very vague. This is a very general statement, right? But every Christian has gone into their marriage uh, by being married first and giving their vows before God.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're gonna take it at
And
that
about
standard,
55 family members.
right? So if we're gonna take it at that standard, then the traditional standard isn't working. It's failing. It's failing. And so I guess people are pushing out in other ways and finding different metrics on how to try to make this stuff work. And I can't directly say that it's not real love. I've never been in a situation. I have
Right.
my ideas of what love is, but that doesn't mean that what they're doing they don't think is real. Like look, like Neo, he might think he's
Is it
finally
possible
actually in
to
love.
love one person at a time? Is that real love? Can
Say
you
that
love
again.
one person? Can you love one person like that? Love more
We
than one
we
person
we
at a
had episode,
time?
we had podcasts with that where you know what I'm saying. People can love more than one person. They heart can be in more than one place. Like yeah, we have spoke about it.
Mm. But I don't know if that's love or lust. So like, I don't think we
Mhm.
even
We never broke it down like that. Yeah, you correct.
I don't know if it's love or lust because you, I mean, you can may have feelings for somebody, but are you gonna lay down your life for the individual?
Yeah,
Now I know
you.
I would lay down my life for my husband.
Yeah,
I would
you
lay
know who
down my
you
life for my
truly love.
kid.
You like you saying. Yeah, you know who you truly love versus a lust type of situation. You know what I'm saying? If it came to
Yeah.
like
Now
a situation, yeah,
the other
you know, yeah,
dudes that I was messing with or whatever, at any point in time, I can't say that I would have died for them.
right.
I'm like, dang, homie, my bad.
Straight like that. I
I'm
got
about
you.
to
No,
leave you
no,
where
that makes sense. Totally makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I
so
mean, maybe these little subcultures are down for each other like that. Maybe they got a whole weapons cache waiting for the zombie apocalypse to happen, and they ready to go to war with it, any and everybody, because they love each other. Maybe the guys wake up in the morning and be like, "What's going on, King? You smell great today. You look
Yeah.
good, my man."
Right. Right. So what? Like Wanda said, they secured about their shit. So they do that. They do that. Cause that is
Yeah.
actual fact. They do that. Like, hey man. So that's why I was saying about the health of the care of the woman. So they make sure that they take care. Everybody is taking care, playing a part. Hey, bro, she like to go to the movies. I don't fuck with the movies. You gotta,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it is a perfect like relationship, a community. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
she
hear
like to read
you.
books, bro. I go to sleep every time I read a book. That's your part, bro. They go to book clubs. You know what I'm saying? So she go to book clubs with one. She go to wrestling events with one. And you know what I'm saying? She going to dinner, cooking classes with the other. That's how they. That's how they work.
But why
That's how they
not
function.
find somebody that shares all those common interests with you, with one
Because I don't
individual?
read.
Can Is that not possible?
I
I
don't
don't.
like to read. So
I don't. I don't. I don't.
Is that not possible?
As much as I want to be everything that I can for my lady, I know that there
okay.
are some things that she does that I don't too much care to do. There are some things that I do that she don't care to do, and so I'll engage
Yeah,
with.
but it's about compromise, right?
To an
Absolutely.
extent, to
Yeah,
an extent.
yeah, absolutely, to an extent. And once I've hit my tolerance, or once she's hit her tolerance, I can't expect her to continue. Like I when I'm in my moods, I can be up and I can go hang out all night. I can drink, I can party, but my baby like to have 8 hours of sleep, right? So so she'll hang out with me for a stretch. She will,
Right.
but after a while, she'll be like, "Mm, mm,
Right.
yourself." At this point,
Hmm.
I gotta respect it. Or I got to go lay my ass down too. And sometimes I don't be ready to lay down.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, but like we were talking about earlier, y'all say it's like more acceptable for guys to have the multiple wives than the woman having the multiple husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends, whatever. Um, what if it's a guy, a guy and a girl, or two girls and a guy? Like, and the girl is there for the girl.
Wait, what? That last one?
Yeah, like with it's a polygamy relationship, but it's a guy and a girl. The guy's there for the guy stuff. The girl's there for girl stuff. Like she got a girlfriend, she got somebody she go get her nails done with, go get her hair done with,
Nah, she winning.
and
Yeah, she winning. Cause I look, I can't compete with another woman like that. I
Hi,
can't
Keela.
I can't compete with a woman like that. Right? That's why I think it's important for women to have girlfriends, like friends, women, other women friends, right? Because will I go get a pedicure or a manicure? I will, but it's not going to be often.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't going to be
Mm-hmm.
often,
Mhm.
right? Will I go to a salon and watch her and wait for her to get her hair done? Absolutely, I will. But it ain't going to be often, and I'm not going to get my hair cut while she getting her hair done.
Hey, no, like, my bad. Let me get y'all. But my 15-year-old son, we looked at his toes today, bro. I'm like, bro, I work in construction and my toes ain't never looked like that, bro. His toes was so raggedy, bro. It was ridiculous, bro. His mama jumped on him real quick. You hear me? Like, and
Kids
she
don't
pointed
care
out to
about
me,
nothing like that.
kids don't. He went to school the other day. His mama had bought him a new fit, you know what I'm saying? He put that on. He's like, I don't know if he got flamed at school or what, but he say we don't coordinate like that. He had on all a brown, you know what I'm saying, like a brown sweatsuit. He said we don't
Mm-hmm.
coordinate like that. I say y'all on colors. He said it was too many colors. My
Oh,
bad. Just a
these kids,
random like kids are weird nowadays.
yeah,
Like
these
Yeah.
kids weird.
Well, we can all agree on that.
Look, the motherfuckers better get a load of Lance whenever he walk into any spot, cause Lance be coordinated. Cuz be hella coordinated. I be like, goddamn, cuz how you got the whole fit going on with the hat and the glasses and the shoe.
everything.
All right, cuz so
Hey.
I gotta go. I gotta get off of here, man. I gotta go.
yeah.
All
I
right,
gotta
let's do our final.
well, okay. So let's
You
hold
didn't
on.
make Zoe drop his
My
tacos.
bad, bro.
Nah, yeah,
I dropped
let's go
half of
ahead.
my breakfast sandwich today. I was pissed.
So
This
this the state, cause that's the state where all that everything was happening, that whole polygamy community and all that.
yeah,
The code
there's
and
Utah, yeah,
everything.
yeah,
they
there's
get
certain
down like that in Utah for
there's
sure. That's Mormon town.
yeah, it's certain parts. There's a certain sect or denomination of Mormonism that they do still believe in polygamy. It's not the main body of Mormonism or the LDS Church. There's a different branch of those guys.
Right. It's a whole clique on TikTok called Mom Talk. And
Yeah,
it's their whole little community in Utah. And they do their whole little polygamy, you know what I'm saying? They talk about their Mormon lifestyle and all that stuff and how they raising their kids. Yeah. It's on TikTok.
I ain't looking that shit up, and I hope my phone ain't listening because I don't want to start getting that shit in my feed.
It's over. It's
Algorithm.
over for y'all
So
there.
it's gonna pop right up.
Let's
It's gonna
move
pop
into
right up.
final thoughts. Let's move into final thoughts. Dirt, let's get your final thoughts. I know you got a split, so let's hit you first, Lizzo.
Uh I just say, I wish I was in my 20s and experienced this, you know what I'm saying? It would have been a whole different lifestyle. Like, and that's what I get. I think it's something that you should do in like your 20s, you know what I'm saying, to experience what you really like, what you don't like, you know, make the most of it, have fun, they have their right. Just make sure that each and every individual is treated well and respected.
Mm,
One time for the one time.
for sure.
Love you people. Absolutely.
Let's
He
How
didn't
bring
you
it.
say
started,
it.
go ahead, started kick it off for me then, cuz I didn't
He didn't
start with it.
say it.
Love your people,
um,
stop the evil.
there you go. Um, y'all see me yawning. I'm tired. It's been a week. But anywho, um, I ain't sharing shit. So don't even look over here. Don't even get the idea. Don't. Yeah, that's not happening. That lifestyle is not for me. Um, I feel like it's selfish, but again, that's me. And yeah, but love who you love, but love wholeheartedly, not selfishly. Um, with that being said, don't forget to brush and floss at least twice a day. Oral health is overall health, and those are my final thoughts.
All right. So my final thoughts is my lady and I are not looking to get picked up into any community that's practicing any type of polygy, polyamory, or anything of that nature. We
Read the statement.
we refuse We refuse to participate in your foolishness and don't bring it to us. Because I like to joke and I will make you all upset by joking on y'all. I'm a Joan on everybody in your little clique. And it's not going to be fun for y'all.
I made him reinstate.
So I also like to fight. So if you want to fight, we can take it to the streets, but I'm too old to fight. That's why I keep Canic with me. So my thing is, no, but for real. Hey, movement. Find your coaches. Find your coaches. Find the spaces where you want to be at, and the people that you rock with, and the people that are into the same things that you into, and make sure you don't hurt anybody else. Make sure that the love that you have is for the people that's supposed to have it, and don't hurt and harm everybody or anybody else in the process. Like Neo went through a whole bunch of shit to figure out where he wanted to be. But not only did he go through it, but he took other people through it as well. That's the shitty part. So, with that being said, those are my final thoughts, good people. And as always, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to hang out with us, and we appreciate you for it. God bless and good
Love you,
night.
good people.
Bye.
Love you, good people.